It's interesting talking again about class and talking about, issues around the industry. One of the things you might have been aware of in the Edinburgh TV Festival was in the wake of James Graham's McTaggart last year, the TV Foundation put together a working group and did a lot of research around working practices, and how they impact kind of working class people getting into and staying in the TV industry. And one of the things that's interesting, and this is not me calling out any of these jobs that I've got, I got none of them via any form of formal interview or recruitment process.
It's just a lot of the time how this industry operates. But it is grossly unfair. It is grossly unfair because, again, it plays into that exclusivity. And if you come from a working class background, or you have any sort of inequality or disadvantage, like a disability or whatever, it just makes it that little bit harder to get those opportunities.
Yeah. And again, it goes back to all the things that we've talked about, in terms of the successocracy and in terms of how the people who are responsible for kind of allocating those jobs, they are risk averse because it's their job on the line if they give it to somebody who can't deliver. And so their risk aversion means that they go, okay, well, this person, I know I can trust them to deliver. In my case, I hope that's what people that employ me feel, and I certainly attempt to do that. So, it's about that, and it isn't about them going, oh, I just want to work with my mates. Of course, that might be the case in some instances, but actually the reality is it's always, particularly now, it's people under pressure trying to, do their jobs as well as they can and keep their jobs and, and make good telly in the meantime. So but it means that if you can't, if you don't have the means to get in there, or even if you've got an agent, it doesn't mean that, you'll get seen or that they'll give you a chance. So it's really hard, really hard.
I know, for sure.